So my name's Simon Cooper. I'm the founder and chief executive of On the Beach, which is the UK's largest independent retailer of online holidays. I had miscellaneous jobs whilst at school, including lifeguarding and sort of shop assistant type work. Whilst at university, I founded a ski company which was targeting groups of students to take away to the French Alps on ski holidays by coach. Value Holidays. That company was called On the Piste. I ran that company from 1995 until 2008 when it was bought by Thompson's. And out of that company was born On the Beach in 2004. I wanted a company that was again within travel, taking the lessons that I'd learned from 10 years of running a ski and snowboard tour operator, but I wanted a company that was the polar opposite. I accepted that my days of running student-focused holidays were somewhat limited because I was in my early 30s and married with children. So I set up an online company rather than an offline company. It was targeting summer beach rather than winter ski, and it was targeting sort of a mass market rather than sort of niche. We had a terraced house in a small place outside of Manchester called Macclesfield. It was a 3-storey house with about 12 different rooms, not ideal for call centre, and we hired 1 member of staff. We advertised on teletext for about a week. That was on their offline analogue platform. Decided that didn't work very well for us, so we targeted their online channel, and the business sort of grew rapidly until we launched our own website in 2005. On the Beach sells short and mid-haul beach holidays, departing sort of everywhere in the UK. The vast majority of the sales are made through the website. There's approximately 91% of sales are through the website. We have a diverse range of products in overseas destinations from 1-star up to 5, but it's mainly 3, 4 and 5-star. Our most popular board bases are self-catering and all-inclusive. Our customers come from a wide range of mosaic groups. We have a high repeat book rate, but I'd say ultimately customers are looking for the flexibility that we can offer and the value for money and a simple sort of experience from the first time they come on the website to travelling on holiday and beyond. Key destinations for us: Spain, Balearics, Canaries, Egypt, Turkey, Greece, anywhere within sort of 4 to 5 hours flight. We are now the 6th most visited holiday site in the UK online, with 40 million views per year. So partly covered by the previous question, the polarisation to early and late booking, a shift in spend from the flight element towards the hotel element. So if people have got a limited amount of money to spend, they're more flight agnostic and want to make sure that they can get the best quality of hotel for the money that they're looking to spend. Shift towards all-inclusive or self-catering. All-inclusive providing the value for money, self-catering providing the flexibility to spend what you want when you're in a resort. A longer research window and more websites coming into view during that window. Continuing sort of impact, positive impact of review sites and social media, people taking advice from any source that they can get advice. There's certainly been a shift back towards the Eurozone, which had become sort of unpopular through, let's say, 2009, 2010. When the pound was very weak against the euro, there's been a shift back from the Eastern Med to the Western Med. And in some respects as well, a shift towards single element booking and booking non-packages. The achievements of which I'm most proud personally and from a business side, launching a business and reaching £100 million in sales within 3 years. Being as committed to the business today as I was when I started 8 years ago, and maintaining my relationship with my wife and children and being as devoted a father and a husband as I can be. I think that clearly there is legislation that's been designed to ensure consumer protection is not only more widespread but is better understood, and we seem to have achieved most of what we set out to achieve in the UK through Flight Plus. and at the moment there's consultations taking place with regards updating the package travel regulations sort of across the whole of the EU. It would be good if that legislation could achieve what it set out to, which is to ensure that customers are in no doubt whether they're booking offers financial protection or not, and to create an even playing field which would encompass all sales of travel-related products, including click-through and cross-border selling. So my advice for those starting in the industry is aimed at those who are thinking of starting up a business within the industry. What I would say is that success relies in part on having good ideas, good timing, a lot of luck, and a huge amount of hard work and persistence. That the ideas that will have the greatest chance of succeeding are based on fulfilling a customer need that's currently unfulfilled. The best ideas will only succeed if those that are responsible for their delivery are prepared to listen to their customer base and learn, and therefore adapt the original idea, and that once you've achieved a level of success, you should invest in the people around you and learn to trust their ability and judgment. I was in a position that gave me a reasonable advantage because we had premises and we were running an existing business, albeit it was much smaller than on the beach now is. But that did give me some resource and a far lower overhead base in order to launch a company. I mean, ultimately, the success of On the Beach was twinned with the rise of the internet in sort of everyday life, in booking habits, particularly online, and the search engines which were driving the traffic to newer websites. Obviously the technologies, because it was easier to launch a new technology than to adapt an old technology. Clearly there's a massive barrier to entry in some areas. You're not going to launch an airline tomorrow unless you've got a lot of money to burn. But that's not to say that startups like more social focused or review focused or the niche focus, like experience sites can't, new ideas. So having the core booking paths deal with the kind of the fundamentals of getting you there and having somewhere to stay and transporting you from the airport to the hotel, and potentially with airport parking and insurance and so on. I mean, what are you going to do when you're there? Which restaurant are you going to eat in? Is there a discount available? Can I go paragliding? Can I pre-book it? I think it's the less mechanical sort of side of holidays. My favourite destination. I do like to holiday. That's not to say I don't work hard, both before I go on holiday and whilst I'm on holiday. But depends on the time of the year. So I like to go skiing at Easter time because I like the sunshine as well as the snow. I like to go to Val d'Isère because it's a resort I know well, and I've been taking my family there for the last 10 years. It was also a resort that was very popular with me when I was running the student ski holiday company. I like to go to Marbella for a May half term. There's some fantastic hotels, restaurants, beaches. In the summer, my wife's Turkish, so we often go to Turkey. Stayed in some fantastic hotels in Turkey. And at October half term, if I'm lucky enough to be able to get away then, that's the time where I'd try somewhere different.